Hello YouTube, this is me, Mr. Shiny. This is episode 131. From our last video that we made, that we played. I mean, excuse me, sorry about that. But anyways, this is episode 131. From our last video that we made. We already play against with the San Diego Padres on our second game. So right now we're gonna head to our third and final game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really appreciate everyone is watching this video. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. So here we go.
Fine Sunday here in the City of Angels, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Don Sutton, the right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Zero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And he'll step on the bag himself,
Nice.
and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It's the Padres nothing, Dodgers coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Josh Tomlin will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Stepping into the box, Kelby Tomlinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park,
Ooh.
but they can't let that bother them too bad.
Okay,
They'll
got
walk
it.
out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Verdugo looks up.
Nailed it. Yes.
Batter's eye for a
45 home runs. Nice.
Impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 45 home runs now on the campaign.
You heard the
And
man.
The Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Batting fourth,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo
Drilled on the ground to short. Sliding stopped by Jerko. It's there. He got him.
batting fifth. Center fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First offering on its way. To third, there is Seager. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball that catches the inside corner. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Hit back up the middle. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. But look here, the manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Dodgers have selected to
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Way in front of that fastball.
0-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
So here is Avisail Garcia.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Tomlinson gloves it.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The Padres are able to get one back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres 1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
Yasmani Grandal.
That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Yelich. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014. Covers a ton of ground out there, and don't test the arm.
Settling in now, Hanley Ramirez. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
What a hot streak. Stay hot, my friend. Up over 290. He is flirting with that 300, elusive 300 batting average mark.
Here's Melky Cabrera as he lifts it in the air to right field. Garcia has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. On to first, the double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Dodgers lead it 2-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
The catcher, number 3.
Right over the middle, knee high.
Zunino.
It's 0-1.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Puig's got a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Digging in now for San Diego, Josh Tomlin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. In is Christian Yelich. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Puig's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. Our score remains 2-1. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Don Sutton. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Kelby Tomlinson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Yelich going back. Still going back.
Nice.
And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. And it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 0-1. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Backhanded. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready to take his hats again, Justin Turner, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Boy, this guy right here with that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And there you see the Dodger leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks 2nd best on the club. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And that's
nice.
Off the left field foul pole. A home run.
Damn. God damn.
A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo
That ball went
Stanton.
high.
So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I thought it was not gonna make it. I was thinking I was not going to make it.
Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matt, you know what?
Damn.
This morning for this day game here, we were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league, they definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Yasmani Grandal. On a line, that's a base hit.
I almost killed Puig.
And that runner will go no further than second.
I almost killed him. Almost.
Boy, D-Row, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said, hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
And that's through into left field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Sometimes you need a little luck, sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Standing in now, Melky Cabrera.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Verdugo, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Verdugo, just 21 years of age. He was a 21st round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jose Altuve sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down here 5-1. Ready for another chance? Don Sutton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Second baseman,
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. toward right center. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
I mean, bottom line right here, it all comes down to execution. If he's going to miss flat, middle, up all day long, it's going to be a long night for this pitcher.
Into the box, Yunel Escobar. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. Jerko has it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Dodgers leave 1. They're up 5-1. Next to the plate for the Padres, Kyle Seager. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Kyle Seager goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Striding in once again, Avisail Garcia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. This year against right-handed pitching, Garcia hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Pitch on the way. Line drive to left. Yelich is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's the same. Go big.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Line towards center field. But he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first. On to first, and they get the double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left.
That's okay.
5 innings complete.
At least
Dodgers out in front, 5-1.
At least we got a score.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Ground ball right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The pitcher number 43.
Paul DeYoung will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In is Christian Yelich. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Jaime Garcia is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Jaime Garcia.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Here's Melky Cabrera.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Garcia has a read on it. 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in once again, Don Sutton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. But he gets back in time, safe.
I just saved myself.
Now batting, second baseman.
That was too close.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He homered back in the third inning in this one. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And that is into right field. A base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The batter, number 00, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. The head-to-head line against Garcia. Just a 1 for 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. There is Jerko, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point.
Jose Altuve.
Rounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
First baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Cody Bellinger comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Pulled toward right center field. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Scooped up, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there, and he's safe.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends or your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant...
Damn it.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Tony Barnett takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So here is Avisail Garcia. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Ramirez over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Padres leave a pair. They're down 5-1. Ready once again, Justin Turner. The head-to-head line against Garcia. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder.
So one away now, and that brings up the dangerous right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field.
Damn!
Oh, wow, that's off the batter's eye. A gargantuan home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
The center fielder, number 66.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig.
As he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short.
Jerko has a play, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, catcher.
Next for the Dodgers, Yasmani Grandal. The head-to-head line against Garcia, batting at an even 400. First pitch coming, here it is. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Standing in, Mike Zunino. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there at the knees, strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
Now another 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Bruce Maxwell move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Stanton giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Christian Yelich. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And that's taken for strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Padres down in order. The lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres.
Next up for Los Angeles, Hanley Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And he's going to get the second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's Melky Cabrera. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia giving chase. One down. The relay. Throw back to second,
that was
and
not
that's
fair.
a double play.
I was gonna get.
Oh man, that's a total
I was
brain
be-
trip out
oh.
there on the bases. He might have
I was
thought
so
it gonna
close to
get
getting that
down,
base.
but
Come on
you've
now.
gotta be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning.
Danny Valencia will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Danny Valencia.
Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike one. You see the great batting average coming in. 17 home runs and 44 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Verdugo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. They lead it 6-1. Eric Gagne takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
38, Eric Gagne.
Digging in once again, Alex Verdugo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. From the stretch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Here's the 0-1. There's a strike. The next 0-2. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
He froze him on the fastball there. Jose Altuve goes down for the second out, and now they're down to their final try.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. San Diego down to their final strike. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning
Well,
streak
thank
record
everybody for
in
watching. You
their
have been
rearview
watching
mirror.
Mr. Shiny.
But with every win, it gets further
This was a
and
lot of
further away.
fun.
We can say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
6-1 the final tally today. The Dodgers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Don Sutton wins for the 23rd time in this one, the top total in the league, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
I think we won 131. I think. Yep. Well, Thank you everybody for watching. You have been watching Mr. Shiny. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we will see you soon. We have 131 times.